Hello every teacher who is watching this video. Welcome to this course. I'm Yiming Xiao from East China Normal University. Our course is about design and application of micro-courses. Today I want to share my understanding of designing micro-courses with you. I want to share you from 4 parts. The first part is about understanding micro-courses and micro-competencies. The second part is types and application scenarios of micro-courses. The third part is the how-to guide for creating micro-courses. The last one, principle of micro-courses design. First, I want to say something about micro-courses and micro-competencies. From my teaching experiences, I have already know a lot about micro-series. First, that is micro-video. Micro-video is short-form video, is optimal regarding length and meets desired outcome such as knowledge transfer or a call to action. The second one is micro-lesson. It is a bite-sized module that focuses only on key elements or message of a learning topic. Unlike traditional modules that take hours to get completed, micro-lessons are designed for self-paced learning that can be completed only with 5 or 10 minutes. Next word that has micro is that micro-lecture. A micro-lecture is a short recorded audio or video presentation on a single tightly defined topic. Micro-lectures are typically produced by an instructor who might begin by drafting a rough script that includes an introduction, a list of key points to cover, and a conclusion. The last one, that is what I'm talking about today, that is a micro-course. A micro-course is usually when we are talking about it in higher education, it refers to a short and focused education program that offers specific knowledge and skills in the condensed format. It is designed to provide learners with targeted learning experiences that can be completed within a relatively short period, typically ranging from a few days or a few weeks. When we are talking about micro-courses, we usually mean that micro-courses will break down learning materials into easily digestible segments. Digestible means easily to be understood, easily to be acquired, known as bite-sized installments. This is achieved through short micro-lectures, which not only make learning more accessible and appealing, but also enhance student engagement and access. By reducing unnecessary cognitive load in each lesson, micro-courses provide a positive learning experience for students. As a university student, we have to make our students to understand what was happening and what is happening and what will be happening in the future. So that's why we have to connect our course, our micro-course, to be connected with frontier academic research. We have to make sure that the learning tasks should encourage students to explore something important. You know, in any field, in any discipline, we have to understand that we have so many things to do. If you want, you cannot cover everything. So in our course, we have to encourage our students to do something important, to explore something important. That's what we should consider. Next one, learning need to be fun to make students to understand what we can get something interesting from this course. So make learning to be fun and thought-provoking is also very important. Last one, the course we develop or create should make students be creative. Creativity is one of the important elements that we encourage students to prepare for the future. So help the student to be creative in your course is important for students to prepare what they can do in the future. Now I want to say a few words about benefits of the micro courses. Obviously, its flexibility is one of the important advantage of it. Learners can choose from a wide range of topics and select courses that align with their interests or career goals. Unlike traditional semester-long courses, micro-courses allow learners to focus on specific areas of interest without committing a lengthy academic program. Okay. Next one, accessibility. For micro-courses, they can be accessed from anywhere with an internet connection. No limitations for participating in it without any geographic barriers, and allow learners from different parts of the world to participate in the same course. The student can be easily find what time they can learn and which place they can learn. The benefit of the micro course can be described by a sentence: less is more. Students from different kinds of backgrounds, students have different abilities, learning styles. They can learning something, especially something specific by the micro courses. The personalized and inclusive learning experience can help them to have a better learning outcomes. Learners can choose to take multiple micro courses over time, building up their knowledge and skills incrementally. Just now I mentioned something about the micro courses. Now I want to say a few words about micro-learning. I think this one starts from the student perspective. That is, micro-learning is a process of acquire knowledge through small chunks of information used to meet specific learning outcome. Small chunks of information can be delivered via, I think that videos, articles, e-books, and any other form of medias. They can be used to meet any immediate need. Micro-learning involves learning in smaller steps and goes hand in hand with traditional e-learning. That means that when students are learning, they can use very small steps. They can choose their own learning objectives. They can choose the learning content, learning resources. They can choose the learning activities and the learning assessment, the way of assessment. So these are included in the micro-learning. So micro-learning is related to micro courses in this way. First, micro courses are short and focused learning experience designed to support micro-learning. Micro-learning is an approach to education that involves delivering content in small, bite-sized chunks, typically through digital platforms. These micro-courses are specially created to align with the principle and the goals of micro-learning, providing learners with quick and targeted knowledge acquirement, and providing learners with the quick and targeted learning knowledge. And the second one is micro-courses play a crucial role in supporting micro-learning by providing flexible and accessible learning experiences, focusing on specific learning objectives, promoting engagement and retention. When we are talking about the relationship between micro-learning and micro-courses, I think that micro-courses is one of the ways that can better support micro-learning. That's why developing micro-courses is our responsibility because they can support students learn at any time, in any way, by any device. So what we can contribute to student learning. Using micro courses to support micro-learning can be think about from 6 aspects. First, I think that micro courses offer flexibility, accessibility to learners by breaking down complex topics into smaller modules. Learners can access these courses anytime and anywhere, allowing them to fit learning into their busy schedules. The short duration of micro-courses also makes it easy for learners to engage in the content without feeling overwhelmed. The second advantage of micro course that can support micro-learning because it usually gives the focused learning objectives. Micro-courses are designed to address specific learning objectives or skills. By focusing up a single topic or a concept, learners can quickly acquire the necessary knowledge or skills they need. This targeted approach ensures learners receive the relevant and applicable information without necessary distractions and tangents. The next important of the micro course to support micro-learning is engagement and retention. Micro course is designed to be engagingly interactive, utilizing various multimedia elements such as videos, quizzes, and simulations. These elements help capture learners' attention and enhance their understanding of content. Additionally, the short duration of micro-courses promotes better retention of information as learners can review the material multiple times within a short time frame. The next advantage of understanding how micro-courses to support micro-learning is personalization. What that means? Personalization means micro-courses can be tailored to meet individual learners' needs and preferences. Tailored, I think, is a good word. Learners can choose to specific topics they want to learn and focus on areas what they need. This personalized approach allows learners to have more control over their learning journey and ensures that they receive content that is relevant to their meaningful life. Micro-courses support the concept of continuous learning by providing learners with regular opportunities for knowledge acquisition. Instead of waiting for traditional training sessions or workshops, learners can engage in micro-courses whenever they have a few minutes spare. If they have time, they will spend a few minutes or some time to learn something. This continuous learning approach helps reinforce knowledge and skills over time, leading better long-term retention and application. The last one I want to mention why we use micro-courses to support micro-learning is that any learning format in the micro-courses can be integrated with other learning formats. Because micro-courses can be seamlessly integrated with other learning formats, such as blended learning or flipped classroom. They can serve as the pre-work of supplementary material to enhance the effectiveness for traditional classroom-based or online learning experiences. We still can use traditional learning experience to encourage students to learn something we want them to learn face-to-face or in the classroom. By combining micro-courses with other learning formats, learners can benefit from a more comprehensive and holistic educational experiences. We can combine face-to-face teaching with the micro-courses. Finally, I want to summarize the features of the micro-courses. Actually, micro-courses are often offered online and allowing learners to access the course materials and complete the assignment at their own pace and convenience. They can usually self-contained units of study that focus on particular topic or skill. And the learners can have the opportunity to acquire new knowledge or enhance skills in a short amount of time. These courses are typically designed to highly interactive and engaging. So incorporating multimedia elements such as videos, quizzes, and discussions formats. All these can facilitate students to do active learning. We all know that active learning is very important for students to be motivated. After we have discussed the features of the micro courses and how it supports micro-learning, here I want to give you 3 questions for you to think about. The first one is, what are the key issues to consider when creating a micro course? Second one is, what teaching implementation issues should be considered when creating a micro course? The last one is how to use micro courses to support college students' personalized learning. I think these 3 questions are very important because they can help us to have a big picture of what we have to do in designing and apply the micro courses. After I've talking about something about micro courses, here I want to say a few words about teaching. I think every teacher knows that we are teachers. We teach students all the time. But have you ever think about what is teaching? You teach just based on your experience, or you teach based on some important strategies or tools to help students to learn by themselves. Here I want to use these words from Norman Sighartini, Improving Teaching Ability with 8 Teaching Skills. In this article, he mentioned that teach is what? Okay, this one. The heart of teaching does not merely involve a simple transfer of knowledge from one to other. Instead, it's a complex process that facilitates and influences the process of learning. Quality of a teacher is estimated on how much the students understand from his or her teaching. Here, facilitate and influence, I think the basic literacy that the teachers should have. That what we have done, what we cannot do is just imparting knowledge. We must facilitate and influence students and make them to learn by themselves. I hope that every teacher knows that what students get from your teaching is more important than you show off in your classroom. When micro course designing is mentioned, then what kind of core competencies that a teacher should have? Here, I think that we should, as a teacher who want to design the micro course, should have 8 concepts in your mind. I think that at first, we should know that as a teacher in a university who teach a specific discipline, you should be the expert in your area. So first one is subject matter expertise that we should have in mind. The second one, as a teacher, we have to teach. We need instructional design skills. Some teachers, they are good at teaching. Some teachers are not, just because I think differences maybe we can see the differences from the instructional design skills. Next one is technological proficiency. Today, the students are good at using technology to support their learning. As teachers, we should learn something new to help us understand what kind of technology can help us to encourage students to learn better. The fourth one that we should have in mind is we have the content creation skills, because in a discipline or in a subject, there are so many content should be learned by the student. For us, that when we are teaching our content, teaching our discipline or subject, we must have to make it be available and easy to be understood by the students. So content creation skills are also important for us to make a micro course be easy to be used by the student. Next one is the adaptability. Adaptability means that we have to understand that the situation is changing all the time. Our course should last for a period, not just used one time. So adaptability is very important. Adaptability also means that the content have to be adaptable to students' needs, adaptable to student ability, adaptable to their learning styles. Next one is about communication and collaboration skills. Teaching is never independent activity. We need to convey our ideas and share our understanding of the discipline to the students. So communication and collaboration skills also should be put in mind. Next one, assessment and evaluation abilities are also very important. These are the base of knowing how students learn and what they have learned from our teaching. So assessment and evaluation abilities should be kept in mind all the time when we are designing a micro course. The last one, as a teacher, we know that today's technology and the whole society is changing all the time. We need to be commitment to our own learning. So we have to learn all the time. So a commitment to continuous learning is very important for us. Otherwise, we cannot give the students what the newest or the most important thing that is happening in this world, or make them to understand what will happen in the future. These are the core competencies that a teacher should have in creating a micro course. We have to remember, as a teacher, we must make our micro course to be creative, to be important, and to be informed, and to make students really learn something from our teaching. Here I want to give you two rules of designing our courses, micro courses. First, you can choose to use existing resources. You know that we have so many resources can be used to help students learn. So you'd better sometimes choose existing micro courses according to learning needs. These are the resources that we can use all the time. It will save time, it will save your energy. Sometimes it will give you good hints for you to revise your own thinking about the teaching. This is I think nowadays this is the best way because it can save time. Sometimes you will find that the existing learning resources or teaching resources are not very good to convey your ideas of the content that you want to teach. So then you need to develop your own micro courses. When you are thinking about developing your own micro courses, you have to master the methods and tools of micro course design and production, and choose different production methods according to the content, characteristics, and application purpose.